Okay, this video is going to be looking at question 3, part C of the June 2014 Edexcel FP1 paper. Okay, and the question asks us to show the three roots of this equation, which we just found up here, on a single Argand diagram. So show them all on the same Argand diagram. And here are our roots down here, which we found in previous parts A and B. So x equals 2, 1 minus 5i, and 1 plus 5i, and it's asking us to express all those on one single Argand diagram. Now, if you remember, an Argand diagram is just like a Cartesian coordinates, so x-axis, y-axis, except the x-axis is now the real axis, and the y-axis is now the imaginary axis. Okay, and you can see I've kind of just labelled them out like this. They might be generous and give you this kind of diagram in the exam, but it's not that difficult to draw in if you know what you're doing. So I'll just try and pull the... Yeah, here are the roots up here. Now, the easiest one to put on, believe it or not, is the x equals 2. Okay, because there is no imaginary part to this. There is no imaginary component. So we're just going to be confined with this root of x equals 2 to the real plane. Okay, and that real plane is going to... and the distance from the origin along that real plane is going to be 2. So that is our root, x equals 2, plotted on there. Okay, so 2, we can plot that on there, or x equals 2, or whatever you want to do. Okay, these two things are conjugates of each other, so it'll be interesting to see what goes on with these. So let's plot it first of all. So the real part of this second imaginary, this second root, is going to be 1. So we're going to move 1 across. So that's going to be the real component. But then the imaginary component is minus 5 down. So we're going to move 1 across and minus 5 down. So we're going to end up with this one here. So this is going to be 1 minus 5i down here. So that's our second root plotted. And our third root of 1 plus 5i, so we're going to move 1 across. Then our imaginary component is plus 5, so we're going to move 5 up. So it's going to be up here. So this is our third root. There we go. And those are the three roots plotted on the same Argand diagram. You can see that these two things are conjugates of each other, and they're actually opposites of each other. They're reflection in the real axis. So it's an interesting thing to look at. Okay, where are the marks? There's one mark for positioning the conjugate pair, so they're opposites of each other. And then there's another mark for plotting the two. Okay, nice, easy, 2 marks.